frustration that I have overall that this continues to happen. At 25 years later, this just keeps happening, even though 25 years ago, collectively as a nation, we screamed never again. And that's sort of hard to overcome.
Cartea co-founded the Rebels Project, a nonprofit that offers support to survivors of mass shootings and mass trauma. And a brother and sister were killed after a car crashed into a children's birthday party in Michigan today. This happened at a boat club, and the 8-year-old girl and 5-year-old boy were pronounced dead at the scene. 15 other people were injured after the vehicle hit the building. 3 other children and 6 adults were taken to a local hospital with life-threatening injuries. Police say the car was driven by a 66-year-old woman who has been taken into custody with charges for driving while intoxicated. And a Dayton police cruiser was in a crash early this morning. This happened near the University of Dayton. The crash reportedly happened on Edwin C. Moses. Scanner traffic showed there may have been a second vehicle involved. The cruiser was the only one confirmed. Police are now assessing how much damage the cruiser has, and no injuries were reported. And as the school year wraps up, educators are examining the impact generative AI plays in schools. A report by the Center for Democracy and Technology spoke with middle and high school teachers across the nation. It found 83% of teachers say they use ChatGPT or another tool for personal or school use. That's a 32% increase from last year. A majority of teachers also say they are certain some of their students use AI for schoolwork.
A use of this technology is not going away. Both its use among teachers to support their administrative tasks as well as educate students. We saw that dramatically increase.
The report found many schools need to do more to educate teachers and put policies in place around AI. Chief Meteorologist Austin Chaney joins us live with your Storm Center 7 forecast. And Austin, it was a beautiful day today. A little cold. Yeah. It might be getting colder tonight.
I know. Are you tending any plants yet?
Just indoor ones. I don't have any outside, which is a good thing for tonight.
Yeah, if you're laying in bed right now and you're like, Austin, I don't want to go cover the plants, you're probably okay. Tomorrow, though, that's the day that frost is possible into tomorrow night. We're going to have those clear skies, temperatures down there in the 30s, and I'm hoping all the nice flowers that have come up in my front yard make it through okay. Tonight, if you want to play it super safe, you may want to venture out there and put down a sheet or a blanket so those plants are okay, but most of us will be okay tonight. Temperatures across the board right now, we're well into the 40s still, so we're not in that frost range quite yet. Richmond is the one exception. They have cooled down to 37 degrees, and as we get into the mid-30s tonight, some patchy frost may develop, but I don't think it's going to be a widespread issue. Other than that, we are dry. Nice look into downtown Dayton. No fog, nothing to worry about there. And as we look at Live Doppler 7 radar, even though we've had some clouds come in overhead, they're not doing it for us. It is all dry as we scan the skies. Big picture view. Notice how we have these clouds starting to come on in from the west and southwest. They're going to help us out tonight. Even though it's going to get cold tonight, having a layer of clouds over you really cuts down on that chance for frost. So the mid-30s, it's going to be okay with those clouds overhead. Here's a look at Futurecast as we go through the next several hours. You see intermittent cloud cover. Even so, we do get cold, low temperatures in the mid-30s by tomorrow morning. And those clouds are kind of pesky into our day tomorrow. They're not going to want to break up during the morning hours. I think as we get later into the afternoon, especially after 2 or 3 o'clock, they'll start to break up a bit. We'll start to see some more blue in our skies. But in terms of warmth, it's a little too late by then. You see temperatures only make it to the low and mid-50s by tomorrow afternoon. And then into your Monday morning, clear skies, temperatures way down into the 30s. That's when that frost is looking a little more likely. So no rains in our forecast for tomorrow. No rains in our forecast for Monday either. Tuesday, that is our next day to watch with the next cold front. Here's that on Futurecast. You can see that front approaching us here Tuesday morning into Tuesday afternoon. But notice, this doesn't look like a big-time thunderstorm system for us. You don't see our computer models putting out any of those yellows to oranges to reds indicating those heavy thunderstorms. So we actually may have a chance for rain without a risk for severe weather, which is a big change as of late. Hazards, as we look ahead to our system on Tuesday, a low chance of some pockets of heavy rainfall, a low chance of an embedded thunderstorm, and I think little to no chance for severe weather, so good news there. Something you can thank for that, having these cooler temperatures around. Your normal high temperature this time of year is 67 degrees, but we don't get there over the next 5 days. Tuesday's our warmest day at 65 degrees, but overall, for for the next week or so, relatively cool for this time of year. Here's how everything looks in our Storm Center 7-day forecast. Tomorrow, more clouds than sun, especially early, some more sun late. We'll call it partly cloudy overall with a high of 56. Monday's really nice, sunshine, 64. We're tracking rain on Tuesday, cooler weather on Wednesday, and then we warm it up into Friday and Saturday with our next best chance at storms coming in this time next weekend.
Thank you, Austin. And we all love our animals and pets, and after a huge animal rescue was pulled off, people are chipping in to help.